Trinidad and Tobago is a vibrant mix of ethnicity, religions, cultures, and heritage. Tassa drums are played alongside the indigenous steel band. Hindu weddings and the Muslim observance of Eid are as much a part of the tradition as are Christian weddings. Even dragon boat races have found its way onto the national calendar. From the celebration of the freedom of slaves from Africa to the arrival of indentured laborers from India, the cultural legacy left by the Spanish manifests itself at Christmas in a musical art form known as parang. Juve, Damashgra, even the patois we speak.
C'est pour ça que je dis, si bon Dieu bénit nous à conference,
are linked to our French heritage, while our fashion, home decor and cuisine have been influenced by the Syrian-Lebanese community. This country's rich history has been bequeathed an inheritance of a multiplicity of cultures.
Hi, I'm Brian Lara, and I enjoy all you've just seen. As a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, I live in a diverse country which has allowed me to be more open-minded and appreciative of other people's culture and lifestyle. As someone who travels the world, I believe this has positively influenced my interaction with people from varying backgrounds.
Much has been said of the contrasting spirit of Trinidad, metropolitan, busy and bustling, fast-paced leader for the 21st century, and Tobago, clean, green and serene, a haven for the eco-traveler. Together, they have an activity for every mood and a balm for every soul. Neutralizing this rich mix is a business acumen that has earned the country a reputation as an excellent investment site for international business and one of the strongest credit ratings in the region. Trinidad is also the world's leading exporter of ammonia and methanol and the leading Caribbean producer of oil and gas, while economic growth is fueled by investments in liquefied natural gas, petrochemicals and steel. But the government is aggressively pursuing the diversification of the economy and as part of these efforts is promoting this country as an international financial center and a major venue for international conferences. Trinidad and Tobago, therefore, is now well positioned to achieve this recognition with the successful hosting of the 5th Summit of the Americas in April of 2009.
Come November, this country will be hosting yet another international conference, the Commonwealth Heads of Government Meeting 2009. Over 50 countries will be joining us here in Port of Spain for this meeting. And as the game of cricket unites us, the people of the Commonwealth are united by history, language and institutions.
The Commonwealth is home to 1/3 of the world's population, but more than half of its members are small states. As host, Trinidad and Tobago is committed to the development of an agenda that is relevant to the Commonwealth and the people of the region. Prime Minister Patrick Manning says Trinidad and Tobago stands ready to play its part when the other 52 countries of the Commonwealth join us here.
Humanity can still save the day for our global village, and the coming Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting here in Port of Spain has an inescapable responsibility to contribute to advancing the way forward. Our size and diversity must give potency to our voice. We are 53 countries of the international community, together representing 1/3 of humanity.
This conference brings to our country leaders of some of the largest and smallest, richest and poorest countries. We expect their discussions will contribute to the political, economic and social landscape of this country and the Commonwealth on the whole. But what's in it for you?
I was very fortunate to get the Commonwealth Scholarship. I always knew at the back of my head that what I was going to do and where I was heading was film school. And when my father saw how determined I was, my father said, "I'm going to help you pay for your education." He said, "Even if it means we're going to mortgage the house, that's what we're going to do." I did not want for him to have to sacrifice to that extent for me. So I was determined to find funding. With that scholarship, I was able to accomplish major life dreams. I went to a great film school, and my final thesis project, we entered it at the Cannes Film Festival. We were successful, and it was really a dream come true. The Commonwealth people, the administrators in England, provided a home away from home for us. They made sure that the scholars at Bristol University got together from time to time to chat and to meet and to share experiences, and we became good friends. So I left England with a film degree, but with lifelong friendships.
Many other recipients, not only in Trinidad and Tobago, but throughout the Caribbean, have benefited from an association with the Commonwealth.
Well, the Toko Foundation was launched in 1994 as a multicultural foundation for the preservation of the natural and social environment. We have 7 projects in a wide range of social activity, including communications, HIV and AIDS, parenting, and a whole tourism, biodiversity conservation, and the like. One of our first projects was the Toko Youth Sexuality Project. And this project won the first prize in the Commonwealth in 2002 for that community work. People who are coming to the Commonwealth Conference will be coming to Toko. They have asked the Toko Foundation to participate in that exercise because we have a number of projects. The first community radio station in Trinidad and Tobago, a radio station that won the first prize in the world through UNESCO and the IPDC in 2004, as well as our hospitality center, the agrotourism center. People will come to Toko to be able to see some of our work and the work of a number of other organizations in the community who have been doing very good work in turtle conservation as an example, as well as tourism development and things of that kind. We intend to participate in a way where we can contribute, we can learn, we can network, and we can see what benefits other people can provide to themselves by way of civil society organizations, as well as what we can also obtain as a civil society organization that is internationally recognized in the world.
Trinidad and Tobago has been planning for CHOGM since June of 2007, with a team from this country traveling to Uganda to observe. When the conference comes to Port of Spain, delegates and participants will get a chance to see this country's rich diversity visiting the National Academy for the Performing Arts for the opening ceremony. Other venues to be used for the conference are the Hyatt Regency Trinidad, which forms part of the International Waterfront Project, the Hilton Trinidad Hotel and Conference Center, Tobago, and 2 cruise ships. All the local venues are ready. A team from the Commonwealth Secretariat recently visited Port of Spain and gave this country a thumbs up.
I will be going back to London fully convinced that preparations are on track, that all the ingredients are in place for an excellent CHOGM.
Meantime, security planning is ongoing and is essentially in keeping with international standards and best practices.
It is the intent of the Government of Trinidad and Tobago as host of this major international event to ensure that the same objectives which guided security operations for the summit will guide operations for CHOGM. That is to say, we must provide the highest levels of security to all our visitors during CHOGM.
Some 5,000 visitors are expected to come to Trinidad and Tobago. And my country stand ready for this history-making opportunity, for this global convergence. Trinidad and Tobago, ready, willing and able, where the world